Hey guys, welcome to At Brunch. This is your boy Culture, and I'm here to give you the tea today on what's going on in the world today. But first, let me just sit out there. Let me just throw this out there and say, Happy Gay Pride, everybody. You know, today is our holiday. You know, for the kids in the garden. You know, what I mean, that's gonna be my new saying. You know, the kids in the garden, because we are the children of the garden. Okay, so happy Pride Day. That's why you see all my little props up and everything. Got my little jack thing and all that stuff here. And I want to also give thanks to Amsterdam. You know what I mean? Try you some Amsterdam. They got different flavors. They got, my favorite is pineapple, but they got cranberry. They got vanilla. I don't like vanilla. They got grape. But pineapple is my favorite. You know what I mean? And watermelon. They have watermelon too. I think they have watermelon. But get you some Amsterdam. You know what I mean? I'm going to get me some, you know, how you guys doing today out there? Let me just read you my little thing. I'm going to do me a full glass today because, honey, it's been trying some, and your boy has gotten his rest. You understand what I'm saying? I have gotten my rest. I'm ready for the shits today. Okay? I'm so ready for it. All right, so today the news that's being made is the news that I report. Okay, just remember that. You know what I mean? That's mine. That's me. That's me. Wholeheartedly. Can you do me a favor? Can you turn the fan on?
Sure.
Thank you. That's hey guys. So that's Najee. I know y'all are waiting. Y'all are waiting patiently to meet him. It's going to happen, okay? But for right now, until we find a videographer, he's working behind the scenes on the days that he can work for us behind the scenes. I'm not going to say me. Work for us behind the scenes and do all the camera things. So he's the cameraman today. He's the videographer. I mean, he really knows what he's doing. So say hi, Najee. Say hi. Say hi, Najee. Come on, say hi. Let the people hear your voice. No, come on. You're doing too much. Oh, okay. So today we're gonna first start with DDG. All right, but first I'm gonna play this here, and just to give you guys something, you know, because we're gonna go back to this again, because I have to keep on going back to this. Okay, so
let Usher to the hospital. Now I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bro, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember, Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right.
All right, guys. So I wanted to throw it out there. I'll explain that. We're going to touch on that topic, but I just wanted to throw it out there just to give you some. I am still working on trying to figure out how to get the photos up here so that I can show you guys what I'm talking about when I talk about. I've mastered on how to upload the videos. It's still telling me something about invalid something other when I try to do the photos, and I don't understand why. But nevertheless, we're gonna move on to the next thing. DDG and Haley Bailey. I think I'm saying the name correctly. Because I'm not good with names. Honey. Anybody that know me know that me and names do not work well together. I be trying my best to get the names together, but it just don't work well for me. Some names I get right, some names I don't. So guys, please go to my YouTube page, like and subscribe. Go to my YouTube page is at brunch with the capital B and the at symbol. Go to my Facebook page, which is Edward Brown. It's the Meta Verified page. Okay, so I suggest that you go to the Meta Verified page because that's the page that I'm going to be from now on going live on when I go live. I'll be going live on YouTube as well as Facebook, which is the verified page, as well as Instagram, and then TikTok. Once they add TikTok, they haven't added TikTok yet to the streaming website that I use. Okay, so go to those guys and follow me. Subscribe, like, share. Come on in here into the room. Let's have some fun. I'm sorry I was late coming on today. I was trying to get some things together, like trying to get all this together. It seemed, and then I was trying to work on trying to get the how to upload the photos so that you guys can see them. For some reason, it's just not working for me. I'm gonna work on it again tonight, so that maybe tomorrow I'll be successful in being able to do this thing. But right now, we're gonna talk about DDG and Haley Bailey. DDG, I feel, and once again, these are my opinions, and you guys are welcome to give yours. But DDG, to me, I feel is using his baby for props. I mean, for clout. Okay, and the baby is a prop too. I'm gonna throw that in there too. That's a free one. It's a prop. Don't ever underestimate the men of today. And when I say the men of today, I'm speaking of the young men of today, the generation, and someone of his caliber. He is a social media influencer. Am I correct? Okay,
a rapper.
Oh, well, okay, he's a rapper. I don't know what type of music he's saying, but I assumed that he was a rapper. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna throw my little piece in there with that also along the way. But I do feel that he's using his son, his little baby son. I think the baby is 9 months old or 19 months old. I'm not sure what the age is. As for clout. Because and I'm not saying that he needs it. I'm just saying that it's profitable for him. Because I think I haven't heard Haley Bailey say anything yet about her agreeing with it or not agreeing with it. Let me throw this part also in this, guys, my day ones. Please go to the website and look up Royal Blunts. And for those that out there that smokes weed, that does, smokes weed, like to, do a little, blunts or however you smoke your weed. You know what I mean? Try to infuse flavors. And this is their version, I'm assuming, of the backwood. But then they have infused flavors and they have infused wraps as well. So Royal Blunts is where you want to go to get your blunts. Look for it online, exactly as the name says, www.royalblunts.com. Okay? All right, there you go. Back to DDG. He's using his son for props. And once again, my opinion, I feel that if you was genuine in using your son, you would be like most other celebrities out here. Well, I guess he's a celebrity. Now he's a celebrity since he's been with Haley Bailey. I don't think he was a celebrity prior to her. But once again, that's my opinion. But he's a celebrity now. And we don't want to know the updates and the things that you do with your son. I mean, that's your personal business, and it should be private between you, her, and your baby. But I heard something the other day, and I don't know if it's true. And I know that the source that I got it from was a reliable source. I know she is very reliable, and I take her word for it. So she said that he was at like a bouncy type of thing, where you take the kids to go jump on a bouncy, on the trampolines and stuff like that. There, this baby is too young to be in his hands, and he's jumping on a trampoline. That's too young. That baby brain is not fully developed yet, or you know, the child is just too young. And I think that he's too young to be a father, although he is now. I mean, it's nothing we can do about it. Nothing that I want to do about it. But what I'm saying is that I don't think he understands the severity of being a parent to a newborn, or the child is not a newborn, a toddler. Would he be considered a toddler? Guys, come on in. Where are my people at? Would the baby be considered? I think he would be considered a toddler, or is a toddler considered a baby that's walking or crawling? Whatever it is, the child is too young to be going to the bouncy things and him jumping up and down on the bouncy. That can give that baby shaken syndrome. I think it can give him shaken syndrome, and that's just not a good thing. But Halle Bailey came and she posted something yesterday, I'm assuming, in reference to her just saying that she's in a happy place, basically saying that she don't care about that dude. You know what I mean? Like that's not of importance to her. Like she's not, her life hasn't stopped because they're not together no more. I guess they'll do co-parenting. They're not married, so that's a good thing on her part. She doesn't have to split her earnings or things that may have been accrued together when they were together. None of that, which I'm very happy that she doesn't have to, because I really think that he got with her for clout also. I think she got with him for clout, and I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I think he got with her for clout and for publicity and to build his brand up and to also make him a little bit more popular and more softer to the public, or whatever the case may be. I think what he's doing is that he's setting what they call a storyline for himself so that he can come onto the rap scene and be this next thing, whatever he is that he thinks that he's going to be. That's what I have. That's all I got. I hope you guys like my shirt. It's my little shirt representing gay pride today. I know it looks a little psychedelic, type of thing, but definitely, I think that the young man is using his baby for props or for clout. I keep on saying props. The baby is being used as a prop and as well for clout. I think he might want to stop posting so much, because he might end up posting one thing that might appear to look like it's putting the child in danger, and that may not be a good thing for him. So if you're listening to me, DDG, you might want to cut back on the videos with the child, especially take them to theme parks. I mean, you can take them to these little theme restaurants, whatever you call it, and y'all can sit down and it appear to be like he's eating pizza or things like that, but or you're playing a video game with him, but the bouncy things and stuff like that there, I don't think is safe for the child. But I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not the child's parent. I'm not even a family member, but I do have an opinion and I can give it, and that's just it. Like it or not, I don't give a fuck. Okay, so that's where I'm at. On to the next thing. And we might go back to that later once I find some more commentary on him. But for right now, this is what we're going to do now today. I want to do this part here. There's a thing called somebody did posted something called the 50 worst, a list of the 50 worst rappers. Did y'all see that list? Did anybody see that list of the 50 worst rappers? We're going to go through this list, okay? And I think we may have went through this before, but I'm not sure. But a lot of them, I do not know. Oh, and look at that. DDG is on there. So you're right. He is studying to become a rapper. Well, I'm not studying, but I guess he is a rapper. I don't know. What does he sing? I mean, what does he rap? What is this rap about? Like, I'm going to have to Google him, look him up, because I don't know. But they have NLE Chopper. He's fun to look at. I feel he's fun to look at. You told Harpo to beat me. Why you told Harpo to beat me? Child, let me tell you something. I think that boy looks good. And as much as I thought the song that he came out with, if I was a gay man, I would let you F me too. I think that's the way it goes.
If I was a bad bitch, I would.
Yeah, if I was a bad bitch, I would let you F me too. I think when I first heard it, I was like, you know what? Nowadays these kids, they just turn anything into a song. Anything into a song. Like I can do a song on about Kool-Aid. You know, this Kool-Aid tastes good. Why not make it in the projects? Hell, I think that'd be a hit. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, the boy just look good. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Y'all, they may not be some of my, heterosexual fans, y'all may not want to hear that. I'm just saying he just looked good to me. He's fun to look at. Do I think he's a great rapper or a good rapper? No. Do I think he should be on the list of one of the worst rappers? I don't know. The jury's still out, but he damn sure just. The next one is Blueface. We can throw that away. That can be thrown in the trash. Him and his baby mamas too. Throw them all away. Just get rid of all of them. Every last one of them. How many he got? I think it's 2. And they ratchet as hell. Ratchet. That whatever her name is, Christopher or Christian. You know what I mean? Just ratchet. For no reason. Why? But she got millions of followers. So I guess she's something right. But that just shows that, we like ratchetness. We like mess. We like messy. And I'm here to give you a little bit of messy and a little bit of ratchet. I like to tell people that my term that I consider myself is bougetto. I'm a little bougie, with a little ghetto. Put it together, you got ratchet. Ratchetto. Okay? However you want to call it. However you want to put it together. So yeah, Blueface, out the door. Lil Yachi, or I don't. Child, these names is getting to me. I don't even know who this person is, but we just gonna throw him in. I'm just gonna go along and say, well, why not? I mean, he's gonna be on the list for one of the worst months. Fabio Foreign, another one. I don't know who these people is. I don't know who they are. I can't even visualize their face. But if you say NLE Chopper, or if you say Young, what's his name? The other one, I think he got arrested the other day, and he was talking to one of the security guards, and he was telling him, "Man, I'll give you $20,000 for the next 2 years if you call my peeps." And whoever the person he was talking to, it was alleged to be a security guard. The person wouldn't do it. Well, I'm here to tell you. I'm gonna make sure I get your name right because I want to say your name. I want to make sure that your name is mentioned on here. Oh my God, what is his name? Is it the baby? I don't know. I think it's him. It's the one at the bottom. The one at the bottom, guys. Let me see, bring this over. Okay, there we go. The NLE Chopper's at the top, and the young man is at the bottom. I can't find his name right now. He's on the list too. But I'm here to tell you, sir. Once I get your name together, I'm gonna make sure I say it. I would have definitely made the phone call, but you would have had to drop that money into my account really, like right away. Like when I made the call, before I hand you the phone, I would have told them you need to yell out, make sure that money is dropped in that account immediately. Then they have DDG. We're gonna throw him in the trash too, for numerous reasons. The baby, for getting with Haley Bailey when you really didn't want her. I mean, you did that girl wrong. From what I've seen, you did the girl wrong. You played her, and you got her pregnant on purpose. Now, once again, it takes 2 to tango, and I'm sure that rightfully so. She decided, she made a conscious decision that she wanted to get pregnant by you too. So we're not gonna only fault you on her getting pregnant. We're gonna fault the both of y'all. But you played your intentions when you first met her was to play her and get her trapped. And that way now she's forever your baby mama. Forever. Okay. Nardio Wick. Trash. We're gonna say worst rapper. Ken Carson. Don't know who that is. Worst rapper. ESTG GEE. I don't. Where y'all getting these names from? Like, what does that mean? Does it have like Young Thug? I just learned last night from watching a biopic of him, a documentary, and his name, Young Thug. The Thug part stands for something that has to do with God. Under the grace. Something like that there, yeah. The U is for under and the G is for grace. I Google it, you can find it. It's out there. G Herbo. Famous Dex. Now 6ix9ine, I know who he is. That's that white boy with all the tattoos on his face. He's the worst rapper. Child, I couldn't even tell you what he rapping about. It might be cornflakes and oatmeal. I don't know, child. I just don't know. Rich the Kid. I don't know. Now, unless you're talking about Rich Homie Quan. Until I don't know who this rich kid is. Cardi B. Now, see, whoever did this list, I think that they're trying to be shady. They're trying to be shady because you're gonna show the queen. I said it. I said that Cardi B is queen. She's one of them. You can have multiple queens. You got multiple nations. You can have multiple queens. Okay? So Cardi B is a queen in my eyes. Cardi B is one of the queens. And I feel that she is, and I'm gonna make y'all mad right now. She is above Nicki Minaj. We got a problem. She is above Nicki Minaj. Like right now, she has surpassed her to me. As far as fame, now I don't know as far as fortune. I'm gonna take a chance and say probably yes. But as far as fame and popularity, she is the bitch right now. She's hot. She's right up there with Beyonce. Oh, y'all mad? Okay. So, I'm not even trying to pronounce his name. All I got is Lee Ray. Leray.
So fine.
Coy Leray. I guess that's how you pronounce it. COI. Kai Coy Leray. I don't know, but Najee is saying that he's fine, but I don't know what the boy look like. I don't know these people. This would be my niece, my youngest niece. This would be her generation. Like, I don't know these people, but we're gonna throw them in the worst rapper list. They're gonna go in there. I even see somebody here look like their name. It says yeast. Does that mean yeast infection? I'm just joking, guys. It says Yeat. Y-E-A-T. Yeet. Because it would be Y and then eat. But it looked like if you really look at it, if you don't pay attention too much, it can say yeast. Yeast infection, or he's giving out yeast infections. Allegedly. I'm not saying that's what he's doing. That's all a joke. Okay? Don't come scratch and tap me on my shoulder because I tap back. I'm going to let you know this now. I tap back. Okay, so then we have YFN Lucci. Now, I have heard of that name, but once again, I cannot give you a visual or even tell you that I know what that boy looked like, or if it is a boy. Polo G. No, don't know him. Gunna, I know who Gunna is. Everybody know who Gunna is. My lights went out. What's going on? Wait a minute, guys. Something happened with my studio light. Just keep talking. Okay. But they can tell. Nevertheless, so we got Boston Richie. I don't know who that is either. I don't know who Boston Rich is. Yeet, like I told you, YFN Lucci, Polo G, Gunna, Playboy Cardi. I've heard of that name too as well, but I don't know who Playboy, I can't visualize who Playboy Cardi is. So all these guys that I've mentioned so far definitely need to go in there except Cardi B. Cardi B is not on that list. I'm sorry. I don't know why they did. They're going to put Cardi B on there, but they ain't put Nicki Minaj on there. Like, you need to stop playing. Like, really. Come on. Do better. Do better with yourself. Whoever made this list up. I'm going to make my own damn list. Megan Thee Stallion. Once again, she's not, as far as on my list, she's not on that list as one of the 50 worst rappers. No, I'm sorry. That's not so. No, we're not going there with that one. Central C, and then Moneybagg Yo. No, not going with Moneybagg Yo. I'm gonna give Moneybagg Yo a pass because I know the name, but once again, I cannot visualize him right now. But I am very familiar with the name, so we're gonna give him a pass and say no, he's not on that list of one of the 50 worst rappers. And then you got the baby. I'm gonna say not the baby either, not Gorilla. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You got Gorilla, get him glow. 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 So that's one of my. I fucks with glow. I fucks with glow. Soulja Boy. Okay. I know he watch everybody, and I know he gives a fuck about what anybody say, even though he may sit up there. Can we change that? The lighting.
Sure.
He may sit up there and act like he don't give a fuck, but he really do give a fuck. So I know he's gonna be watching. If he might comment. Nevertheless, he only getting a pass because he's Soulja Boy, because he has a history, and the boy has done. He has with. I feel like he does deserve to be put down in history as one of the greats, because even though I don't particularly care for him as a person, from the person that I see on social media, I don't know him personally, so I'm not gonna say I don't like him because I never met him in person. But the person that I watch from time to time when it scroll across my timeline, when he's in his bitch mood, when he's bitching, you know, when he feels like he want to flash his stacks of money around and all that stuff there and all. But fairly, he deserves to be placed as one of the greats. So Soulja Boy is not going to be on the list as one of the 50th worst rappers. I disagree with that. Lil Pump, I don't know who that is. Meek Mill, well, we all know what Meek Mill allegedly is doing, or have done, or been doing, or was doing, or I mean, I don't. He's a part of the Puffy crew. I'm just gonna put it that way. That's all I'm gonna say. So we have the baby oil here. You know, particularly so. We're just gonna say he's part of the Puffy crew. Okay. Rallo. Don't know who these people. So then they got also. I'm just gonna scroll down a little bit. Weeby. I've heard of Weeby, but he's gonna be on that 50 worst list. Definitely Joe Budden. I mean, I think, didn't Joe Budden have one hit? Wasn't it just one hit? Was it? I think, and I only remember the song because I heard it. I heard someone mention it yesterday, and I think it's called "Pump, Pump, Pump, Pump It Up." I remember hearing that back in, about maybe 20, 25 years ago. I don't think it's selling anymore. I don't even think commercials are even using it for commercials. So we're gonna just say he's on the list of one of the 50th worst rappers. Okay. This is I'm revamping this list because I'm taking some names off of it. Okay. And Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Soulja Boy, Gorilla, you know what I mean, NLE Chopper, they're not on that list. Okay. Then you got Takeoff. Why? Even though he hasn't been on the scene long enough to be considered a legend, he's given the legendary pass because the group that he was in was famous, and I consider the Migos to be legends along with Outkast. Okay, and because he passed away behind a senseless death, he's a legend. He's a legend, and he gets a pass. He's not one of the. He would, even if he didn't die, he still wouldn't be considered one of the 50th worst rappers. Y'all tripping? Whoever made this damn list of this Young Dame, whoever Young Dame is, you fucked up. Okay. Freeway. No, I'm not going. The Freeway is not on that list. Freeway is a legend. He's up there with Jay-Z and all of them. Now, he may not have Jay-Z in them coins. Let me say this again. He may not have Jay-Z in them coin, but he definitely is up there as one of the greats with them. Okay, Ludacris. No, Ludacris is not on there. Cassidy. Back in the day, I used to like Cassidy. He was bubblegum to me. You know what I mean? I felt that he was bubblegum. I mean, I'm gonna give him a pass and say that he's not on the list as one of the 50th worst rappers, but he's bubblegum. He was like Pop to me. You know, Earl, Swedish, sweet. At this point, I'm gonna let it go. The little Uzi Vert. Okay, well, we're gonna talk about that one. Okay, we're gonna have a little conversation about that one, and then I'm gonna move on through this list quite quickly. Okay, but we're gonna talk about that. You can take Plies off that list too. Okay, Plies can come off that list. Jay-Z can come off that list. Offset can come off that list. French Montana can stay because he's a part of the Baby Oil group. Okay, the Puff Daddy group. Well, allegedly. Well, we know that he's a part of the Puff Daddy group because there's videos out there of Puffy singing "Happy Birthday" to him, Daddy. Okay, happy birthday to you, Daddy. Happy birthday to you, Daddy. Happy birthday to you, Daddy. French Montana. Happy birthday to you. You don't hop on a beat thing. Stop it. Okay. So, child, I cannot make this stuff up. Let me tell you something. That French Montana, that really, I was like, okay, wow. Like, and then there was a video out there of him, of Puffy in a robe, okay, and in the kitchen. Looked like he was in the kitchen, but around the island that that you have in the kitchen, and he's just up there singing to him. That's serenading him, and he's sitting there, French Montana. Am I correct? I'm correct. Okay, yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I got my tea right because my tea usually it comes straight from the organic garden. And I said this yesterday, guys. You have some people that is of the garden, and then you have some people that likes to tread through the garden. Okay. I don't know which one he is, but he definitely knows where the garden is at. He knows how to get in the garden. Okay. You can take Offset off of there. You can take Jay-Z, but all the rest of them, 21 Savage, TYGA, YG, Chief Keef, yes, all of them are on the list. And Chief Keef, when he became a rapper, doesn't he go around here and taste food? When the fuck he became a rapper? Ain't that?
No.
What does he do?
That's Keith Lee, baby.
Oh, that's Keith Lee. Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so I had them confused. Okay, charge it to my mind, not my heart. So let me make sure I got this right. Chief Keef is really a rapper. Keith Lee is the young man that goes around, takes food, and gives his commentary on it. Which I don't think his commentary don't be all that great. And honestly, I'm not saying he is, but I think he's a little slow. I mean, I think he's a little yellow bust. And I'm not talking, I'm not making fun of the slow people or the not so, I'm just saying. Back in the day, we used to call, certain people that ride the yellow short bus. Okay. And I think that he looked like he, because he came up in the perfect generation. Okay. So he has autism. Yeah. I'm not making fun of him having autism. I'm just saying before I knew that he had autism, I felt that he just gave me a little slowness, just a little bit, little delay. Okay, just a little delay. Okay. So that's the list. I don't feel that a lot of people that they have on this list, well, a handful don't need to be on there. But definitely Blueface is at the top. Blueface is definitely at the top. Let me tell you something. My co-host is tripping. He's sending me texts talking about some stuff that I ain't even gonna mention it. I'm just gonna let it go. We're just gonna put it out there that he like Keith Lee or Yee Keith or whatever his name is, the one that go around tasting food. So I don't know. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next thing. Sydney Star. Now, I've been trying to upload this damn video because I want y'all to see it. She's with who's the young man that she's with? And honestly, I think this is all I think it's all a game that she did. No, that's not it here. Where is that? And guys, let me throw this out there. Please get out there and vote. It's too late for you to register now because the deadline has passed. But you definitely, if you have registered, you need to get out there and vote. Okay, we all do, because we cannot let Project 2025 become a real thing. I'm letting you know this now. Now, some of y'all out there don't have to worry about it if you swallow your kids. You don't hop on a baby. But for those that ain't swallowing the kids and getting pregnant, okay, and getting pregnant by accident, or even if, sadly, God forbid, you got raped or whatever the case may be, you're not going to be able to get an abortion. Once again, if you swallow your kids, you ain't got to worry about it. Medical insurance ain't going to have to pay for that. But if you are out here and you're doing the things heterosexually, okay, and you accidentally get pregnant or whatever the case may be, or you have a bad pregnancy, or the baby is deemed to be have a little situation going on with them or what have you, you're not going to be able to do that. And there's a lot of other things that's on this Project 2025. Basically, it ain't looking good for the Black people. I'm going to let you know this now. So all y'all out there that's following Donald Trump and y'all channeling him and all the things that he says and doing, y'all think it's funny, and the Kanye Wests out there, because I remember when Donald Trump first ran and Kanye West was wearing his hats and they went up there to see him and a few other rappers out there, Lil Wayne being another one, Steve Harvey, which let me tell you something, I can care less. I don't ever want to be on any Steve Harvey show, ever. I don't. When I seen that, I knew that at that point that you were a slave catcher. Okay? You, Lil Wayne, you wonder why you didn't get that Super Bowl. For numerous reasons, you didn't get that Super Bowl thing. And one of the reasons too is that you downgraded women. You really talked about them like trash. And then you sat there and you took a picture with Donald Trump. Okay? But a lot of y'all out there that's really like doing the things, I felt like, and you're black, and I just felt that it was a disgrace and it was a slap in our face and our race face for you to support this man when half of y'all may have read up about his history, but y'all weren't there to watch it happen. I was there. I seen Donald Trump become the Donald Trump he is today. I saw all the transitions of the different Donald Trumps. Even when he divorced his first wife.
Wow.
Okay? Even when she came out with the famous phrase, she said, "Don't get mad, get everything." And that's what the fuck she did. She got everything that she wanted out of that divorce. And then later on, she died. She lived a rightful old age. I mean, but she died. But she had some special need children. I mean, they all look like they aliens to me. I mean, that's just, they look like they special to me. They just look like they, from the daughters to the sons. And that last one, that last one, honey, he looked like an albino roach. You don't hop on a beat me. Child, he looked like an albino roach. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never seen an albino roach, but if there was to ever be an albino roach, he can surely look like one, okay? That's just my opinion. Let me tell you, honey. You know what? I try to stay away from certain things when I see on social media, but then they just keep on drawing me back in. Now, I often said that Method Man, and yes, I'm going over to something else because I can't, because it's my fucking show. Okay. But I often said that the Method Man of the early 90s was good looking. Okay. He was a famous rapper. I love the way he rapped. I loved his personality. I loved the charismatic personality. I loved the what you call it, the animation parts of him when he would rap and was heavy. But the Method Man today, baby, his wife, I hope she's a happy woman in all aspects. Cause you know, you can be in a store, furniture store, clothing store, and you can see something and it can look good. And it can be everything. A car, looking at a car, whatever, it can look good, but then when you get behind the wheel, when you put it on, when you put the clothes on, when you open up that bottle or whatever, or when you open up that box or package or whatever, it doesn't taste, look, feel, or drive the way that you thought it would because of the way that it looked. So I say that to say this. So Method Man, definitely he looks good. And the Method Man today is like a fine vintage wine. Like he really has aged well. Like he would be that kind that you have to, swoop around like this here, then give it a little smell, and then swoop around, and then you know how they do it, they just do a little, and they do all the things, when you're doing wine tasting, to get the flavor and the aura of the wine and what's have you. And I feel that that's Method Man. But I don't know if when you peel off the surface, if you're gonna get what you really, if it's gonna match the look. But damn it, I'm gonna tell you this here. He is the best looking man right now on the planet. Now y'all can be mad at me, y'all can disagree with me, but they got this list out here with the men, the good looking man, the best looking men there is, and I'm sorry, this one is not one of them. No ma'am. Now he might look good coming out that SUV, but he damn sure look a little. He look horrible when they did that close up. That close up ain't giving nothing for. But I'm gonna tell you this though. That look there says Mandingo. You thought I'm gonna beat me? If that boy don't look like he carrying something heavy, I'm telling you now that I'm sorry. Welcome to my show, but he look like he carrying something heavy now. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he looked like he Now coming out that SUV now, I ain't gonna lie, he looked good, but when they did that close up, so I would have to tell him, don't look at me. You know how some men, they tell an ugly woman to bend, face down, ass up. He would have to look to the side while he on top of it. You told Harpo to beat me. Stop it. And he's 49. I can't believe it. No, I'm sorry, he's not 49. He's number 49. Well, no, he is. Well, it says Rob 49. Maybe that's his name. I don't know. Wow. No. Wow. So, I ain't even doing it. Who made this list? Okay, so this is the People Magazine's list. And YSL Woody made the list as the sexiest man alive. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, he's not bad looking. I'm gonna throw that out there. He's not bad looking. I don't know if I would say that he is one of the sexiest men, but that's what People Magazine said. Now, this ain't Sports Illustrated. Now, if Sports Illustrated would have said it, then I would be like, okay, every last one of them, they really took some time and they really they combed through this list. But I don't know who made this list, but I just think they just threw some people out there because they ran out of people to pick. I mean, in this case, you could have picked Lil Wayne and it would have been an even fair play. I'm just telling you. It just would have been even fair play, honey. It would have been even because some of these men on here, I don't know. But Method Man definitely, okay? Method Man definitely. But I don't know about this. I don't know about some of these guys on here now. But he's the last one on the list. I don't know how many is on the list. They have a few more on there. They got Idris Elba. Now, Michael B. Jordan. Now, why his picture wasn't on there? Why they got these other ones on here and they don't have Michael B. Jordan? Michael B. Jordan should have been right either before or right after Method Man. Because I'm going to tell you, that boy. Woo. Michael B. Jordan, yes. Not only is he a good actor, he's a hellified looking man. Okay. So they set them, Idris Elba and Michael B. Jordan have set at high bar. So they got them set at the highest bar. And the rest of these ones here, I guess, were like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they was at the middle bar, or maybe at the maybe they just coming in the door. Maybe they just coming into the restaurant. But the first ones like this, Damson, Iris, Aaron, Pierre, and then there's Method Man. But I'm still like on this YSL Woody. I just can't. I'm just trying to. I'm just gonna let it go. Okay, so guys, so the 50 worst rappers. Yeah, you can take off that Cardi B. You can take off that Gorilla. You can take off that NLE Chopper. He's just gonna get it because he looked good. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I mean, he got it. And you can take off that Megan Thee Stallion. You can take off that Takeoff. You just redo the list. Don't make me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put out my own. I'm gonna work on that tonight, and I'm gonna put it out there tomorrow on my brunch page on Instagram. You can go to my brunch page on Instagram. It's called Brunch, spelled BRU_UNCH. Okay, you can go there. You can find me on Instagram, and I have a lot of commentary there for you to watch, look at. You know what I mean? I'm almost like, just like the Shade Room, and and what's the other one? Yeah, I mean it's entertainment, okay? All right. And back to Sydney Starr. So the guy, I'm trying to find the guy name that Sydney Starr that she did this picture with, or this video with. Give me a minute, let me find it. No, that's not what I'm asking you. Stop it. This media thing, I don't like it. I do not like it. I can't stand it. So Sydney Starr, like I said, is Tasha K is on Instagram. Who's Geisha 305? Tasha K, this link. Let's be real. Tasha K, this link up is because drag you for mentioning me. Oh. All right. Well, we'll come back to that later. Let me get to Sydney Starr. I thought I had posted it. Guys, I'm getting there. It's all part of okay, there we go. So okay, so the person that she's with, Hakeem from Empire. So is that? Oh, wait a minute. I couldn't recognize, child. That ain't no news. So it's still. Let's have this conversation. We back in the garden again, okay, guys? We back in the garden, the children of the garden, and I'm going to sit out there and throw it out there right now, and I don't give a damn, okay? Because it ain't alleged. Because he's putting out too many clues, letting us know that he is of that life. And if you don't agree, then that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's of that life. Why are you out here taking, on a video? And what's like I said again, it's to give him some popularity because the boy is, I don't know if he's bipolar, if he's special, or he just don't want to. But he out here with a transgender. Once again, I have nothing against transgenders because they come from us gay people. Okay, let me throw that out there. You have to be gay first before you become a trans. Before you ever become a trans man, trans woman, a trans child, you have to be gay first. You come through the gay realm first. Out your mother's womb, gay, then you transition to the things that you want to transition to. So with this Hakeem, I just don't know what to say. So this whole thing of him, I'm just lost. Once again, I think it's real. It's real. He's just doing everything. He might get a scene on Noah's Ark on the new episode, the new season that's coming out. I could see him playing in Noah's Ark. I could see him maybe a scene of him getting a train ran on him because he seemed to like that. You told Hoppo to beat me. The boy looked like he likes to have trains run on him. I'm just sorry. I'm just saying. I mean, he just looked like he likes to have transgender women, and he likes to be with everything, honey. He is a pot of gumbo. He is a pot of gumbo, honey. He is, baby, you strike a match and you gonna light that firecracker, honey. He willing to do anything. And he can't seem to get to 100,000 likes to save his life. I mean, the even with the video that came out of him, this is one of his videos, and he's supposed to have been bottoming for, bottoming. He was a bottom in the video. He wasn't bending the person. He was doing the bending. Okay. Oh. So you doing the bending. You doing the bending. You ain't bending them. You doing the bending. He's doing the bending. This boy has just turned into but I ain't gonna lie though. At the end of the day, I would love to know what that Roger Wood tastes like. What's wrong with me today? I ain't really cutting up today. I'm telling you, I need to stop it. Because I said I wasn't gonna do this today. You know what I mean? But y'all, I'm sorry. I just can't help it. The shit that I'm seeing is just taking me there. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I do want to give it a try though. I do want to see what it's about. And I'm not even into gay men. I've said before, I am a heterosexual homosexual. Now you figure that shit the fuck out. I'm not gonna explain it to you. You figure it out, and when you figure it out, you come back and you tell me. I don't mind you coming on my live and explaining to me what your definition is of a heterosexual homosexual. I don't particularly care to date gay men. Okay? And I think that's self-explanatory. And he's, to me, considered allegedly a gay man. I mean, he's doing all the things of a gay man because isn't Sydney Starr a transgender? Now, I don't know if she's fully transitioned. I don't know that. I can probably find out. I don't think so. But if he's doing that, I'm pretty sure he's doing the bending for her because most transgenders, women, they like to bend their men over. And most men that date transgender women, they like to be I'm trying to find the appropriate word. I don't want to use the term that I have in my mind right now. They like to do the bending. So most supposedly bisexual or because if you're going with a transgender woman, you're still bisexual. But anyway, most men that identify as heterosexual that likes transgender women likes to be bent over. They likes to take it from the back. Most of them, I didn't say all, but most of them. And I'm not saying that they don't do the transgender woman. I'm pretty sure that they do. But most of the time, they like to have a chick with a dick. You told Hypo to beat me. Stop it. All right, guys, so I'm fixing me another drink, another shot of Amsterdam. Okay. This is good today. This is real good today. And then I'm using a margarita mix called sweet and sour mix. I like this. It tastes good together. I also like to put pineapple in here, but because it's cranberry, I'm not cranberry. I'm sorry, grapefruit. I am doing the grapefruit and sweet and sour mix. Yeah, so guys, that's that. You know what I mean? So like I said, you have some men that like to skip through the garden. And once again, I'm not going to put Hakeem in the place of a heterosexual man no more. Once again, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying that he is. But from the videos that's out there, from the stuff that he's putting out there, from the commentary that he's putting out there, he's surely letting it be known that he is a bisexual man. If that, which I think that he is a gay man that still taps into the realm of the whatever. Like he likes to go on that fantastic voyage. Okay, that's what he likes to go into, that fantastic voyage. I just feel that he likes to go into there. Where are my people at? Nobody. I mean, can I get somebody to come on here and give a comment and do the things and let's have a conversation? Huh? Nobody's on. You laughing at me? Let me see. Wait a minute, my cousin hit me up. You laughing at me? What you laughing at me for?
I don't know.
Because I'm like, it's Saturday. Where's the people?
This is Pride.
But it's not Pride everywhere though. Well, it's Pride everywhere, but Everybody ain't in Pride in Chicago. Chicago, they're not here in Atlanta.
Your followers are.
But half of my followers are heterosexual.
Shit, that's what I saw.
No, he's a liar. Shut the hell up. You kiss my Watusi. Most of them are. That is a whole entire lie. Yeah. Guys, so we're gonna go to Puffy's mom. Okay. So Puffy mom decided that she wanted to pull out, she wanted to come out the woodworks and speak on her son and let it be known that, she stands by him, and that she should. That's hers. I mean, that's her baby. She says, Mother Janice Combs released statement regarding her son's legal troubles. My son is not a monster they have painted him to be. So she's saying that he's not the monster that they have painted him to be. Well, to every mother, mostly every mother, they don't see their child as the bad person that the child may be. You know what I mean? They can very much well know that their child have done the things, maybe beaten up on their woman, maybe out here selling drugs, maybe doing whatever. And yet, so in your eyes, your son is still you're still gonna stand with him. You're gonna stand with him and say that he is of good and wholesome things. You raised a wholesome man, but you also raised a man that loves baby oil. He loves baby oil. He loves it so much he purchased 1,000 bottles. 1,000 bottles. 1,000 bottles of baby oil and over 1,000. Am I wrong? And correct me if I'm wrong, people. How many dildos was it? And who was he using these dildos on? Who was these dildos? Who was he using them on? Well, I just want to know. Was it on Meek Mill? And I feel that when a person feels that they have to use a dildo, a man, use it on a woman or another male, then clearly your instrument is not good enough or big enough. I don't know. That's just my theory. I could be wrong. I never understood the dildo thing. You know what I mean? I like a pulse and a heartbeat. You don't hop on to beat me. I like a pulse and a heartbeat. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't want plastic. I just don't want plastic. Plastic don't do the same as emotions, feelings, interaction. It doesn't give the same thing. But when you have 1,000 bottles of it, I'm gonna hold it up like the price, like it's on The Price is Right. Like the girl, I forgot her name on The Price is Right. Well, we used to always have a different girl, Bob Barker. And they would sit up there and do the things and what's heavy. So here we go. We got the bottle of baby oil, okay, and then you have the dildo. Now, don't make me go get my. I just told myself. So a friend of mine gave me a dildo that she didn't want. I never used it. I just don't care for them. It doesn't do nothing for me. It really doesn't do. I need a pulse. I need a heartbeat. But it seemed to me that P. Diddy, he was into everything. He was of the thing. Honey, he was surely of the garden. Okay? He was surely of the garden. I mean, he did all the things of the garden. Now, I don't have to say allegedly on any of these things here because, well, let me say allegedly on, because there's no videos out there yet of him having sex with any male. Now, there is a lot of speculation and a lot of good tea that sounds legible that he has dipped into these things. And then there's videos of him calling people daddies, like he called What's the rapper name? So he called Meek Mill daddy, and then he called oh my gosh, what's the other rapper name from the early 90s? Fabulous. Thank you. Oh yes, Fabulous. That's now. Let me tell you something. That one there was legendary. That video when he was on Drink Champs was legendary. And let me tell you that episode of Drink Champs, you can tell that they was just getting started because the scene was not as what it looked like today of where they're filming at today. And you know, and I say that to say that my studio, my podcast studio that I have right now, it may not look as well put together right now, but it will get better. Stick with me, my day ones, and you will see. Watch it transition. Y'all get the transition with me. But yeah, when he told Fabs, he said, you know, I never got a chance to take you out for your birthday and, you know, take you on a shopping spree and this, that, and the other, daddy. You know, why you ain't call me daddy? You know what I mean? This, that, and I was just like, you know, even I feel uncomfortable. I don't know why. I don't even know why. But you know, honey, Puffy, you in some shit. I mean, at least from what we understood, the R. Kelly shit stayed within the realm of female. It's understood. We know that R. Kelly like fish. Oh, can I say fish? Mm-hmm. Okay. We understood that he liked to see. He loved to swim in the sea of the Loch Ness monsters. Okay. But you know, Puffy, you was up to things, honey. You was out there. So guys, not, in the realm of rappers, not only did T.I. and his wife Tiny settle for a large amount of money. Congratulations to them again. They were already rich, but God bless them again. Yet he says that he don't want to rap no more. He don't want to perform no more. And so he's retiring. Now, I don't know if this is one of those things, you know, the rappers that come out here and say that they're retiring and then 5 years later they're coming out with another album and this, that, and the other. Maybe he feels like the money that he settled with and the money he already had, it has put him into a point where so he's not about to life. And I told my wait a minute. Also, it's allegedly said that he was at the parties too. Now, I have to put that. I have to be fair to everybody. I can't just focus on Meek Mill and Fabulous. You don't hop on to beat me. No. Let me tell you this. You don't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? She got to do it again. Okay, guys. Let me tell you this. It don't get no better than this. It don't get no better than this. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So it's been allegedly said that that he was at the parties too. Him, Nelly, oh man, I'm gonna throw, and he's one of my faves, but I'm gonna throw it out there because he is of that status quo. All this is alleged. Future, okay. Young Thug. All this is alleged. Rich Homie Quan. You told Hoppo to beat me. Let me tell you something. There's numerous reasons that I feel that Rich Homie Quan is not here no more. I think there was going to be too much tea that was going to come out about him, and that was going to expose Young Thug as well. I feel that there was going to be some stuff that he was going to say that was not going to be good for Young Thug. And also, I feel, once again, all this is alleged. I don't know how true it is. I'm not saying that this is what happened. The autopsy report has not came back yet on him. But I do not feel that his death was an accident. I do feel that it was by the hands of somebody. Now, there's many people that I can mention that I'm not going to list them out and say, okay? But I feel that there's many of things and things that led up to his death, along with his habit. It's easy to use a person's addiction. They did it for Whitney Houston. They did it for Michael Jackson. They did it for Prince. They did it for Elvis. I mean, the list goes on. They all had addictions to something. And then when they died, they placed those addictions and said that the cause of their death was due to by their hands of this addiction. Okay. It's, I mean, you can't make this shit up, but I look beyond, I look outside the box. And I feel that I don't believe it. So I don't believe what?
Because you're playing a famous game. I wouldn't even talk about what we talked about. You're going to show cancer.
Once again, it's alleged.
Oh, no.
Everything is alleged. I don't know how true it is. But I just feel that, his death was not an accident. That's just what I'm saying. But as I'm saying, it was allegedly, I feel that in the past 30 years, everyone that has came through the industry, even down to R. Kelly, okay, they all was at them parties. Now, did they stay for the after party? For the FOs? I don't know. I like to think they did. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, I'm just telling you, just give you my commentary. So now I'm gonna go into a realm of I'm gonna play a little Inspector Gadget game. I'm gonna do a little Inspector Gadget. So y'all remember when T.I. went through what he went through back in the day? I'm gonna say was it about maybe 20? No, I'm not gonna say it's that long. Maybe about 10 or 15 years ago, and I could be wrong on the time. When he went through the whole gun charge thing, and they kept on raiding his house, and he ended up spending how many years did he spend in jail? Was that a year he spent in jail, or was that 2 years he spent in jail? That last time he spent in jail, when he was gone for a minute, and let me pull it up because I want to get it right. Let's pull it up. Okay, let's see here. So it was 11 months that he spent in prison back in 2020. So that was 4 years ago. Damn, it seemed like it was longer than that. And it's amazing. It's funny how I bring that up now, and it's like an anniversary of it. Okay, so no, let's see here. So it was 11 months ago that he was locked up for violating his probation. So, but previous to that, he spent and so that was 11 months his last time. They said, I guess maybe he spent a little bit longer the time before that. But what I'm trying to say is that, and y'all notice how he was already the T.I. then, and then it seemed like after like whatever he did to get that business straight with the government or with the FBI or with the feds, whatever the case may be, like life got better for him. He started cleaning himself up, but then he started I don't know. He wasn't the T.I. anymore. But now he's like a goat. He's almost like untouchable. Now I do understand that there's some things that that you have to do. It just seemed like all his troubles just went away and like the things are increasing. What I'm trying to say is that did you have the Kanye West, like when his mom died, unexpectedly, suspiciously, things changed for him for the better. Then you have the was it the T.I. Now you got the Young Thug thing, okay, and the court case of Young Thug and doing. I don't think that honestly, I don't think that Young Thug is going to serve any time, any more time that he's serving now in prison or in jail, because they say he's in jail. I think he's gonna beat this. I don't think that the other people that are around him and involved are going to walk away. I just don't think so. I think that he's going to become that next T.I. When I seen and heard that T.I. said that he was retiring, all I can think of is that he's making room for somebody else. Like I'm starting to feel that that they're telling him, okay, you need to retire. You need to go out there and announce that you're retiring. You got your coin. You are coined up, okay, and you need to make room for the next new king, okay. And I feel that the next new king of Atlanta is going to be Young Thug. T.I. says that he's the king, and I rightfully feel that, rightfully so, he's earned his status quo here, and he will always be the king of New York. I mean, the king of Atlanta, but he's going to have to step aside and give reign to the new king. Puffy, on the other hand, I don't think so. I don't think that I think he's going to end up being the Whitney Houstons, the Michael Jacksons, the Prince, the Elvis, the Rich Homie Quan. I mean, that's just what I think, and I just want to throw that part out there. Okay, so that was it. My co-host was telling me, leave alone. I just went on and just, wanted to throw that part out there. So that's just the way it happened. Okay. On to the next thing. Have you guys seen Foxy Brown? Foxy Brown today, the Foxy Brown today looks amazing. Okay. She made Lil' Kim look like the Penguin off of the movie Batman. And I'm talking about Danny DeVito, Penguin. If y'all Google Danny DeVito, and I love Lil' Kim, don't get me wrong, but I have to say this. I cannot help the fact of what I see. It's not my fault that I see what I see. And I'm going to be fair to everybody. If I can make jokes about everybody else, I can make jokes about Kim. And I feel that Kim is the queen. She's the queen of rap. Her, and then Foxy Brown, and then there's Nicki Minaj, as far as of that era. Okay. And then there is, well, I'm gonna say this. It was Nicki Minaj, but she's been knocked down. Now it's Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Cardi B, then Kim, then Meg Thee Stallion, then Gorilla. Okay. Then lastly, I consider it would be Sexy Red. Okay. I mean, I didn't invent these people. I didn't invent the last one, and I'm not hating on her. And I'm also throwing there. Also, I'm gonna throw a little trump card in there. So, and then I'm gonna throw in Saucy Santana. I said what I said. I said what I said. And if y'all don't like it, that's your problem. Okay, it's okay. We can have that discussion. I feel that Saucy Santana has earned his status. He has earned it. Yeah, I mean, he's earned it. He has rightfully so earned it, and I'm gonna stand on it 10 toes down and 2 feet. Okay, because you got 2 feet and 10 toes. Okay, so that's how we doing that. So I'm gonna look up the penguin. Let's see, all the penguins. Here we go. Now, let me see if I can find a good picture, a full-size picture, because I'm sorry, Lil' Kim, you really messed up. Like, you should have just stopped where you was at.
Her face.
Not the face, though. I'm talking about the body. So this is when I say Danny DeVito, the penguin, when I see Lil' Kim doing this, here we go. When I see Lil' Kim doing this is what I see. Okay? That's what I see. I'm so sorry. I had to do that. You know what I mean? But once again, I fuck with you, Lil' Kim. I fuck with you. You know what I mean? I really do. I think that you're a great person. I think that you're a great entertainer. You are a legend. But that body shape, baby, When Kim came out of prison, that's where Kim should have stopped right there. Like, she had some work done, I think, when she came out of prison. And after that work she had done after she came out of prison, she should have stopped right there. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know who was talking to her. I don't know who was putting this shit in her head, telling her, yeah, or agreeing with her, yeah, girl, you need to go. You should go ahead on. Yeah, I agree. You should go ahead on and do this. You're gonna look fabulous. They lied to you, Kim. They lied. They lied. I wish you would have came and talked to me, because I would have told you, no, don't do it. Because the Kim back then, when you came out of prison, you was on point. You was right there. That was it. You was at the edge. You at the edge. But somewhere along the line, you fell off the edge with the surgery, and you became the Madonna, the Michael Jackson, and a few other metamorphoses out there that's lurking around in the sea of Loch Ness monsters. But once again, I fuck with you. You are the queen. All right. Okay, but Foxy Brown looks great, guys. Like, Foxy Brown looks amazing. She really do. She's aged well. And one thing about it, let me tell you something, she is loyal to the fucking end. Because when she did that motherfucking interview, she let it be known, y'all want me to turn against Jay-Z, but I'm not gonna do it. She said, me and Jay go way back. She said, and Jay never done nothing wrong to her. So she's not gonna throw no extra seasoning on any fucking thing. They out there tossing seasonings around like it's Lowry. Okay? And that girl said she's not doing it. She said she's simply not doing it. Guys, so the explosion that happened in Atlanta a couple of weeks ago, I think it's been about 2 weeks ago.
It was Conyers.
Well, it was still, I mean, I consider it so Atlanta. It was in Conyers, but my co-host is sitting there talking about, bitch, it was Conyers. I still consider all of it Atlanta, but nevertheless, I understand what he means.
Couple of Griffin.
Don't say that word. I don't want them to know. The explosion that happened in Conyers, it says Rockdale County soil and water supervisor collapsed and died after testifying at a Georgia Capitol about the chemical from the biolab fire. Now, they knocked that man off. They knocked that man off. They knocked him. I'm just saying. It's all alleged. When I saw the article, I said no. Because the man, I watched the video. The man started talking, okay? And in the midst of him talking, I think he introduced who he was, and he paused for a minute, and then he said, oh, I feel short. I feel real short of breath. I said, oh, that's not good. And then they didn't show the video of him collapsing. Okay, they didn't show that video. But they showed the video of him talking, and I guess being the witness and giving his commentary. And he totally did not agree with everything that went on. He warned them, and that's when he mentioned Roanoke, whatever his name is. Who's that one that just won the senator, or what's his name?
Your boy from Raphael Warnock.
Raphael Warnock. He mentioned him. He said that he told him, as well as a few other people, of the problems and the situations that was going on at the plant. And he said that Raphael Warnock just like kind of ignored it. Now, I always knew something was a little fishy about him. I always said that he was one of the people that once he got some sort of kind of power, he was not going to be of the things that he claimed that he was going to be to the people that he claimed that he was going to be before he won the election. Did that make sense to y'all? Was I talking a little bit too fast? Because I'm geeky, so I can talk a little fast. Let me slow it down for you. Raphael Warnock stated that he was going to do this, that, and the other. Now, I'm not saying anything that he was going to do to the plant, but if the supervisor, Kenny Johnson, comes to you and say, we have an issue, we have a problem going on, this is what's going on, and this was before the explosion, and you being who you are, why wasn't something done? Now, I'm going to be fair and say that maybe they were in the midst of working on it, and maybe just the explosion happened too fast, it came too soon. But I'm sure that from what this man said, he had given ample enough time. He warned them early enough where so something could have been done, and then maybe this explosion would have never happened. Because now he's telling the people that you need to go get checked. The people that lives in that area, in that vicinity, that they're going to need to be checked, because they might end up waking up with a third leg. They might end up waking up with a 12-inch dildo. You told hop on a big baby. They might wake up with 2 cats, and I ain't talking about the cats that walk around. I'm talking about the cats that you know what cat I'm talking about. 2 heads, or cancer. That explosion worried me. Okay, it really did. It worried me because I was like, that smoke was traveling and it was thick and black. Okay, and when it settled down into water, on vegetation. We walking outside, breathing in that stuff. Even where I live at, I know that we're breathing in it still to probably today. I feel that we are. I feel like that was some powerful stuff. Now my co-host is saying no, we are, but no, we're not. I know that we're not actually breathing in it now, but that week I did, because that stuff spread wide and far. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it really did. It really did. It spread wide and far. So let me see. I don't agree with it. What do y'all think when y'all see let me get to this article here, because I have to say this, because this is going to tag on to the tank thing that I spoke about yesterday. Let me see if I can find it. I took a picture of it. I think I did. I know I did. Where is that? Well, honey, y'all, Kanye West got a new assault a new lawsuit filed against him. His assistant filed a new lawsuit claiming he drugged her and sexually assaulted her. Supposedly, I don't know where, but it supposedly had happened. Everybody's throwing out a lawsuit. Everybody's throwing out a sexual assault lawsuit. I mean, I'm trying to see if I mean, they passing them out like they nothing. Oh, yes. Salt and pepper buyout. Now, salt and pepper, y'all know y'all wrong. I watched y'all career take off from the beginning, from the middle from the middle 80s. Okay? Y'all wrong for not having Spinderella in there throughout your career on this biopic. And let me see, Pepper was the one with the blonde hair. Salt was the one with the black hair. Salt, you supposed to be so religious. Well, at least you were back in the early 2000s. I don't know what you is now. You might went back. You might be a thought now. I don't know. But you supposed to be so religious and this, that, and the other. Why would you not agree to put Spinderella in there in that biop throughout that whole thing? Because she was there with y'all. You know what I mean? Herbie wasn't the one that on the stage with y'all. You know what I mean? Kid and Play wasn't the ones on the stage with y'all all the time. Spinderella was y'all DJ. And I feel that it's wrong for y'all to not have Spinderella throughout the whole biop. I was told that, because I haven't seen the movie yet. I don't even know if it's been released yet. I was told that y'all only have her in there maybe 3 or 4 times. No, you cannot do that. That girl was there from the beginning. Well, the original Spinderella was there, I think, for the first album, maybe. I think it was the first album. And all the other albums after that, in every video, there was Salt and Pepper and Spinderella. The Spinderella, of today. So you cannot sit up there and do that. And I think that that's wrong for y'all, for y'all to do that. You might want to rethink what you're doing, Spinderella. You might want to rethink what you're doing. So, Dion Cole says he couldn't fill Shaq's shoes after dating one of his ex. That was real hollow. Don't ever F after Shaq. So I don't know why y'all want to sit out here and y'all want to give these men out here big pieces, big condos, big wood. I mean, just because Shaq is big, my spirit don't tell me that he got big dick energy. You don't hop on and beat me. Let me tell you, I don't think Shaq got big dick energy. I'm just gonna say it. I don't think so. I think he come with elderly dick. I'm just throwing it out there. Just a little commentary, just a little fun, a little joke. But that's what Dion Cole said. Now, this body of Shaq looks kind of special. But I don't think it comes with but let me get to this one article here because I gotta find it. So there's a guy. What is his name? Where's that? Okay, guys, give me a minute here. Okay, let's talk about this one here. The baby is trying to help bond this woman out who tracked down her brother's suspected killer and killed him out of jail. No, and killed. She killed the man, and the baby is trying to get her out of jail. This is a rewrite. So I guess she must have killed him when he came out of jail. But the baby is trying to get her free. Now, I think the baby heart is in a good place. But how do we know that the person that she killed was the actual person that killed her brother? Does that make any sense to y'all? How do we know that the person that she killed, it was the actual person that killed her brother? We don't know. And how did she know? You know? Where is, I really want to find this article. Here we go. Chris Blake, okay, Griffith, accuses Stefan Diggs of drugging him and trying to have sex with him. Claims it played a part in him getting jumped by Stefan's brother. They likely wanted my mouth closed about the closet receiver, or the closeted receiver. Now, this is the article that's out there. Those are the people. And I was like, okay, so, and when I say it ties back into the Tank thing, Tank said that it's nothing wrong if a straight man suck a little. I'm gonna say it. I ain't gonna even use the word Peter today. I'm just gonna say the word. If it's all right if a straight man, heterosexual man, suck a little dick every once in a while.
You can say that on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sorry. Suck a little, suck a little Peter every once in a while. I feel that is going in so many directions. Because, and then when I read the article, it also said something about his, they wanted his, he felt that they wanted his jewelry. And I saw the video, they jumped him on the elevator and they took his jewelry and they tried to, I guess in the sense of word, they tried to rape him, allegedly. Because that's what he says in his story. You know what I mean? But like Tank said that there's a, that it's okay if a heterosexual man suck a little Peter every here and there. Like I said, they like to play in the garden. They like to play in the garden. They like to come to the garden and open up the gate, come on in, and do other things. But I just don't get it. So we got the St. Lunatics members demand their names be released from 50 million lawsuit, from the $50 million lawsuit against Nelly. Ali Jones still moving forward with the suit. Okay, so the other members are claiming that they don't want their name on it. For what reason? I don't know. I'm assuming maybe because Nelly settled for he sold the catalog for $50 million. It was a disclosed amount. It wasn't undisclosed. The amount, if I remember, it was $50 million. So, but he did not give any of them anything, from what I understand. So they're upset and they're suing. It was heavy. So the one member, Ali, calls him out and claims that he hustled the group. Okay, that's what Ali is saying. L-A-L-I. That's what he's saying. And I mean, that could very much well be true. But once again, I wasn't there. I don't know. Nelly gave his little commentary about it. And he said that he didn't owe them nothing and this, that, and the other. But these guys were there with you. I mean, their voices, their rap lyrics were used on a lot of the albums, a lot of your albums. They were a part of your group, a part of your band or whatever. I don't know if he was trying to start off a record label, I assume so. Back then, everybody was trying to start off a record label, off of, coming out with other group members and what have you. So, I mean, do what's right, Nelly. You just had a whole baby for, Ashanti, that her body will probably never snap back the way that it used to. Just do right, just do right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Do right with your group members so that the blessings will continue to come to you. Guys, it's a crazy, crazy, crazy world out there, and just please be careful, because people today are not they're not caring about life, not even their own. So just be careful and do right. Okay, guys, just do right. So happy Gay Pride. Enjoy your day today, your weekend, your Saturday. Go out there and get your bottle of baby oil. Okay. And just to have it. You never know when you may need it. You might want to oil down your body. You might want to lather up a little birthday cake. You just never know. I mean, now that we know that the baby oil is good to use for numerous of things. I didn't say it. I didn't do it. I mean, it's out there. It's already done. Happy anniversary to the Obamas. I may be a little late, but happy anniversary to our ex-president and his wife, Barack Obama and Michelle. Barack and Michelle Obama. Let me put it that way. Let me put it all in one word. Let's see, guys. Let's see what's out there. Tupac's family hires attorney to investigate possible connections between his death and Diddy. I knew that was going to eventually happen. Now, will anything ever come out of it? I doubt it. I don't think anything is going to ever come out of it. It's been too long, and it's just been too long. I don't know. I mean, but the word is out there, so he'll always be linked to it. So that's a good thing. Kim Kardashian is trying to get the Menendez brothers free from prison. Basically saying that they're not monsters, and the evidence wasn't correct or whatever it is. How do you guys feel about that? Do y'all feel that the Menendez brothers should be freed? Do you think that they served enough time in prison? Do you think that they actually were the killers of their parents? Mm-hmm. I watched the trial here and there. I wasn't really embedded in the trial because that actually, I think, went on around the same time or right after or shortly before, or before or shortly after the O.J. Simpson thing. That was right in that same era, along with the John Benet Ramsey and all that stuff there. I don't know. I don't. Everything adds up to them doing it. I mean, they had probable cause to do it. I mean, they were wealthy. I couldn't understand why would you do it. I mean, you could have just packed up and left. But now she's trying to free them. One thing I'm gonna say about Kim Kardashian, she uses her power for a lot of good. She really do. I'm going to give recognition and props where it deserves to be given. She uses it for good, and I commend her on that. You know what I mean? Because she's such a good person. I would think. I'm not speaking from experience. I have never met her, but the things I've seen as far as the good things that she's done, I feel that she's earned her right to be who she is today. Like she didn't, I don't want to say, I'm not going to say it. I'm just not going to say it. I mean, would y'all consider her like the Marilyn Monroe of today? Even though she's not dating a senator, she did marry Kanye West. I mean, she did date some famous people. She is famous by own right. Like, people really, like, dudes today get with her just for status quo. They can come in with $100 million, close to $1 billion, and they still gonna get with Kim for the status quo that she provides.
Not Kanye West.
Well, Kanye West got with her also for the status quo, I think, also. Because he was already famous, but I think also it took him to another stratosphere when he married her. She was his Beyonce. I feel that when Jay-Z and Beyonce got married, Kanye West needed to find his own Beyonce. And Kim was the only eligible person that had the platform and the fame, even though she's not an entertainer. She has no talent other than, as far as in the music industry or in the acting industry. But she has talent in other industries. She's a conglomerate. She's a businesswoman. She's an influencer. And they have 4 children. And he went crazy after that, allegedly. I don't know if he's really crazy, but he is on meds. That part is out there. I'm not saying something that's not out there. It's out there. Hello. Okay, it's out there. But all I'm trying to say is that she's a good person. Now, what she's doing with the Menendez brothers, I'm quite sure she did her research and she's had her team to do the things that they need to do. Kudos to, if she succeeds. Do I think that it's going to be profitable? I don't think so. When I say profitable, meaning that it's going to bear fruit of getting them out of prison? I don't think so. I don't think that one's going to work. But because she has such strong connections to certain political people, it might work. It would have to take a president to get them out, right? Or the case would have to go back to trial, and then they would have to make a decision from that point to determine if the case needs a new trial. Ooh, wow. So, guys, tell me what y'all think today. Nobody's going to give their comments on anything. I know that you're out there watching. I can see it. No, don't be shy. No, give your opinion, your comments. Tell me what you feel about everything. I mentioned Soulja Boy earlier, right? So here we go. Soulja Boy is on the plane. Okay. And he's trying to, once again, he's trying to prove he wants to be the first in something. Like, you can't accept the fact of being the first in going mainstream or viral with your music on social media, because he is the first one to do it. Like, he became famous off of his songs going famous on social media. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But so now he's out here saying that he says he's the first rapper to fly a plane. And what does that do? It got you 58,000 likes, which is a lot. But so then Ludacris says, first where? Okay, what is he smoking something? So because Ludacris pulled up a video and said that he was Ludacris flying in 2021, flying a plane in 2021. You better get it done, Ludacris. You better do this thing, Andy. You better get it done. Oh my goodness. God, as soon as I figure out a way on how to upload this, I'm going to do it. Because that is really it's funny. You can't make that up. That's funny here. Because Soulja Boy just need to stop it. Like, I need you to do your research first. I need you to do your research. Because Ludacris said, nah, nobody. No. You're not. You're not the first one. So the Shade Room, so someone is saying, not that the Shade Room can't stand Soulja Boy. This just proves it. Because they put the video out there of him saying that he's the first one to fly a plane. And then they post a video of Ludacris being the first one in 2021. And we're in 2024, okay? I'm going to need Soulja Boy to really get a grip on reality. Now, what he can be is the first one to keep the fuck quiet. Do that. You'll be the first one to do that. Just keep quiet. Just zip it. Throw away the key. Keep quiet. Don't talk. Don't say nothing. We don't want to hear nothing else from you. If we want to hear something from you, we will pull up your music on Apple, Spotify, and all the other music platforms that you can pull up when we want to hear something from you. Okay. Until then, just keep quiet, Soulja Boy. Just calm down. Oh my God. So Stephen A. Smith is talking again. Now let me tell you something. That's one person that I need to just shut the hell up. I'm about sick of that man. If that man don't look like a pit bull with his goatee, or I'm sorry, with his wig pushed all the way back to the back, like back here, like it don't even start up here. His headlines start back here. Like, what are we doing? It's at this point you just need to go bald. Because I mean, what are we doing? So he says Diddy will especially when in his trial, if his lawyers are able to get the Cassie assault video removed from evidence. Well, that's not going to happen, buddy. Doesn't he supposed to be giving his commentary on sports? When did he become a criminal investigator or what you call it, a news investigator? Like, stick with the sports, buddy. I don't even watch the sports, and I really liked it. I really liked the fact that you was only talking to sports because I didn't have to hear you. Because I don't watch sports. I don't watch nothing that has to do with sports. I don't go to the stage only when it comes across my timeline. And he's the one that I just care not to see on my timeline. I just don't want to see it, but he keeps on showing up. Neighborhood Talk decided they want to just put him out here. Like, just keep the hell quiet. So the video is not going nowhere of Cassie Saucy Santana. I mean, Lord, Saucy Santana, of Cassie getting beat up by Puffy. And let me say something. This Geisha, I don't think Tasha K. I don't think you want to mess with Geisha because that girl can read now. In her former life, I think she was gay. I think she was a gay boy. I swear, because that girl can. In her former life, I think she was a gay boy. You do not want to mess with. I follows her. I fucks with her. And when she reads. She reads you to the fucking ground. Okay? And I'm gay. And I don't even want to do a reading challenge with her. I think the one that can probably go toe to toe with her is motherfucking T.S. Madison. That's it. And I'm not riding nobody's coattail. I'm just calling a thing and calling the shit that's real. I think she might want to just leave that alone. because Geisha ain't playing. When that girl come on and she reads, honey. She reads. She reads you for filth. She reads you back to the ground. So Tasha K, you might want to just leave that alone. That's all I'm saying, Tasha K, just leave it alone. Let it go. Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. Okay. So we got Sexy Red and Gorilla out here again doing anything. I guess they done paired up now because the public seems to like them. It's like, I don't know. It's like watching, I don't know. It's like watching Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim all over again. The history definitely repeats itself. And guys, y'all can watch it on my, I reposted on my app, on my brunch page on Instagram, and also you can watch it here. So I'm gonna play the video here. Let me see if I can do it right here. Okay, let's see here. Let's turn it up. So I'm not gonna play the music because it's not my song to play. I'm just gonna play the video. That's them right there. I mean, rightfully so. They're around about the same age. I'm not mad at them. I like them both. I really do. I really never thought that I was gonna like Sexy Red as far as the music, but I guess it's catchy. Now here we go. Bow Wow says the celebrity party scene has been dead since the Diddy controversy. It's like a whole. He was everything in hip hop. And he was also everything in you, from what I understand. You tell hop on a baby. Now that's what I heard. Allegedly, that's what's out there. I mean, I don't know how true it is because the story go back. It looked like, from what I heard, you was first sold to Snoop Dogg. Okay, then you were sold to Puffy. Now, I don't know how true that is. Like I said, all this is alleged, but I did read the story and I saw the video and I saw the stuff that you were first sent out there to Snoop Dogg when you was 6 or 7 years old. And then you feel that your life was spared when you left and came to Puffy. Because when you was living out there in LA, you felt that, the people that you was living with, eventually they got killed or something other like that. Then you had just left the day before or the day of or whatever the case would be, and they came in and murdered. I don't know what it's. But remember when I said this the other day, guys, my day ones. I said the other day, if you have anything to do with Puffy and the proof is not out there, just leave it the fuck alone. Shut your mouth and keep quiet. Because when you do things like this here, okay, you put yourself out there. Okay, you're out there because it's just going to open up the Pandora's box. Now people is going to speculate that you had something. Child, honey. I don't know what to say. Yeah. What do y'all think about the Elon Musk robots and I don't know what that was, if that was a bus that hold 20 people, and then the new Teslas, the drive itself Teslas, like, it doesn't have a steering wheel. You just get in the car and it takes you where you want to go. What do y'all think about that? I'm not trusting the Teslas. And when I saw the robot, it just took me back to iRobot. That's what it took me back to. That I don't know how true this is, and I don't know if these robots are actually real. Like, if that's, I guess it is a real robot because the way that the body looks on it, that can't be a person underneath there. But when I saw one of the robots, the person asked, can they take a picture? And the robot posed and did one of these. Oh wow. Condolences to the family. Wanda Smith passed away. Unfortunately, her husband pulls a gun on. Okay, I'm sorry. Wanda Smith, husband. Okay, so that was something else. So my condolences to the family of Wanda Williams. Let me just make sure I get my tea right here because it's coming in. Okay, so she passed away. But she was the woman that pulled up on Cat Williams at the Breakfast Club. And they had their little spat. And I'm gonna say this, Cat Williams read her for filth. He read her for filth. God rest her soul. He read her for filth. Okay, so she pulled up on him at his comedy show. Not the Breakfast Club. But they were on the Breakfast Club at one time, and that's where Cat Williams read her for filth.
No, it wasn't. It was at the radio show.
The radio show what?
It's in Atlanta, not the Breakfast Club.
Okay, well, it was a radio show. I thought it was the Breakfast Club. I'm sorry. Let me stress that off. Was that the radio show she worked at? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he was being interviewed there. Okay, and he read her for filth. The bottom line of the story is that he read her for filth. I will say that part. He will go down to history for that, and she will go down to history because she read him too. But he read her. But my condolences goes out to her family for her passing. I'm not gonna say that part. Wow. Well, you heard it first here. At brunch. Okay. Wanda Smith has passed away. She just died. I don't know if she just died today or a few minutes ago, but she passed away. And we're going to send our condolences out to the family, okay? So, guys, I want to thank y'all for watching my show today. Thank you for watching at brunch. Thank you for allowing me to enter your home and entertain you. I want to also say happy Pride and honor Gay Pride. I want to also thank everyone who follows me, who fucks with me, who subscribe to my YouTube channel, who follows me on Facebook, who follows me on Instagram, my At Brunch page, as well as my personal page, who follows me on TikTok, because I'm on TikTok too, Culture at Brunch on TikTok. You can find me there. Culture Brunch on TikTok. So it's at Culture Brunch on TikTok. And remember, guys, go to the website, www.royalblunts.com, and get you some infused wraps and blunts and what have you. Get you a little Amsterdam, okay? Get you a little baby oil. That's a little fun joke, fun. And thank you guys for watching my show. I really appreciate it. I had fun today. I will be coming back on tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I will have this thing figured out on how to upload these pictures. I will have some more commentary about you. Some more commentary for you. If you feel like you want to, I would greatly appreciate it if you do. At the bottom of my screen, underneath my show name at brunch, there is my Cash App. You can donate there. It helps pays for everything. It pays for the streaming. It pays for the things I'm going to be adding on to what have you. I just want to thank you guys, and I will accept your donations. Thank you so much. And eventually, as I continue to grow, I will have other things for y'all to come on and get involved with and what have you. I want to also give a shout out to Big Daddy. Let me get it together here. Big Daddy's. I want to make sure I say the name right. We're gonna do Foxy Tenders. We're gonna do Royal Blunts. Shout out to Foxy Tenders. Shout out to Royal Blunts. Shout out to Big Daddy. What's it called? Give me a minute here, guys. Big Daddy's Catering. So make sure you guys get you some of that. They have really made it. The lady has really made it come up. She has really made it come up. I've known her for a while. So it's called Big Daddy's Catering with Soul. Make sure you guys get you some. I'm going to also post this on my I'm going to post this on my At Brunch page as well as my personal page. My At Brunch page on Instagram as well as my personal page on Facebook and my personal page on Instagram. And also, I'm also going to post it on TikTok, on all the platforms of all of them, everybody. Thank you for watching my show. It's been a pleasure. See you tomorrow. This is your boy Culture, and you was watching At Brunch. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Goodbye, guys. Have a good night. Remember, take the time to have a little brunch and a little cocktail along with it. Peace.